Happy Sunday. Leanne and I are at the Botanic Gardens in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is a view of the violas and the pond in front of it. So I'm just standing here by the violas. There's some Botanic Garden ducks in the distance. I hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday. This is a big overview of the property. Everything you see in the distance is yet to be developed. So they obviously have a long way to go. What I'm going to show you is what they already have done, and it's behind me. And we'll start doing that after Leanne arrives. But this is the beginning of it. If I could only grow half of what they grow here, I would be a successful gardener. The tulips are still in bloom, so that's why I wanted to come out here, and it's nothing short of awe-inspiring to see them. Well, we're not seeing them yet, but I'm just waiting for Leanne to arrive. The Botanic Gardens aren't that old here, so like I said, they have a long way to go to grow. And I believe it's all done by donations. Hi, Timothy Rainwaters. Welcome, happy Sunday. I'm waiting for Leanne to arrive. She had a little bit more of a trek to go than I did. So I'm just hanging out at the beginning of it, showing you the violas. I'm envious of how they are. I could never grow such beautiful flowers. And there's the pond in the distance, and what we call the Osage Hills, where they will expand the gardens eventually one day. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful spring day. Yesterday was rainy and gloomy, and today it's beautiful and sunny. It's still kind of chilly, but beautiful nonetheless. I hope Leanne can find her way. Looks good. Thanks, Ed. I'm waiting for Leanne to arrive. I'm going to show you. It won't take real long because it's not huge, but the tulips are just beautiful. I hope that they are all still in bloom. Trying to help a client get to Disney World today because it's a friend of mine, so we were on late last night. Her flight was delayed in Dallas, so she never made it to Disney World yesterday, and because of storms, and it took her all day just to get from Tulsa to Dallas, and now she's stuck there and doesn't arrive in Orlando until 5:45 tonight. And I'm like, bummer. Man, she missed a day and a half just in the airports and hotel. And I don't think she goes very often, or may have be her first time, so it's going to take. I feel sorry for her. So poor Leanne was stressing out over that last night. I'm gonna head down towards the tulips, and I'm sure she'll find me. It's not a huge place. We're heading towards what is called the children's area, and it's got some cool fountains and play areas for the kids to do all sorts of things. Some of the events that they have here are pretty awesome. They do some Christmas ones and Halloween ones and live music on Thursday nights, and yeah, I can tell already that some of the tulips have died, but this is a glimpse. Anyway, use your imagination and just pretend like you can think about what they look like when they were in their full beauty. Because last year when I came, well, some of them haven't even bloomed yet, but some of them are done. When I came last year, it was so, yes, it is so neat and clean. They have a great crew of volunteers and trust funds that take care of the place. I hope Leanne brings her camera, because she's a great photographer and she can get some good pictures. And then each season brings its own different kind of flower and plant and all sorts of stuff. So it'd be fun to come out here every season and show you guys everything else that is in bloom. How's your Sunday, Ed? Oh gosh, there's a lot of tulips that are gone. Like I said, we couldn't get out here earlier because of the weather, and now I see that the weather took a toll on a lot of these tulips. Hi, Angela. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm still waiting for Leanne to arrive. It was going to take her an hour to get here. And like I was telling Ed and Timothy, that she was working with a client that's going to Disney World. Well, they were supposed to arrive yesterday, but got stuck in Dallas, had to spend the night, and still don't get there until this evening. So she was stressing out over that. It's a friend of mine, so all three of us were trying to help her. It's so sad. She'll get there eventually. This is a cool fountain. Thank you. Yeah, it is. It's so peaceful to just come here and walk around. Aw, I hope you're doing some vlogging while you're there. I want to see it. Let me go. I'm gonna go around to the back of this fountain, because this is the kids area, so you can go inside this head. I don't even know what you call it. They do have a name though. It's kind of cold today. As you can see, a lot of these haven't, I don't know what kind of, oh, you know what? It's probably because I went into that guy, into that fountain. Sorry about that. I wondered what kind of signal I'd be able to get out here. I think it's because I went into that Yes, Poseidon mask. Just vlogging. Did you lose me again? Or can you still see me or see the stream? Okay, weird. Maybe I need to walk slower. I kind of think, since I'm out in the middle of nowhere, that I'm going to have these issues today. Okay, good. I'll be careful when I go into the children's area because apparently I lose signal up there. Okay, where is she? There she is. Yeah, it's Angela, Timothy, and Ed.
Oh, hi guys.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Leanne's here. She's just paying. Another view of the ponds. It seems like they change every time I come. I don't remember the one to the left. Those are redbuds, these little reddish looking purplish trees right here. Those are redbuds, I know that much. Angela says hi.
hi. It's a long ways out here.
I know.
I didn't think I was ever gonna make it.
I kind of lost signal up in the children's garden, so I'm not sure if we should go back there.
It's beautiful out here.
I know. I thought it'd be windier than this, so it really is nice. Oh, Ed said very smooth and clear video on his end. Good, thank you. But I lost signal when I went into the Poseidon head, right, Angela? And Timothy?
Timothy Rainwater.
Uh-huh. Ed says, hi, Leanne.
Hey guys. Hello everyone. I'm late.
A lot of the tulips. Now, there's a bunch down here that are still looking good, but the ones in the children's garden don't look so hot. So let's go this way.
So how far have you been around?
I've just been up there and back, and I lost signal at some point, so let's go this way.
Wow, this is beautiful. So calming.
I know, that's what I said. It's like, this is where you go to just be at peace.
13,000 plus.
I know, violas, right? If I could only grow one.
Kind of reminds me of being at Epcot
Yeah,
Flower and Garden Festival.
yeah.
Oh, it smells good.
Timothy says, happy Sunday, Leanne.
Happy Sunday. I needed this
After
today.
her Saturday, it's a good happy Sunday.
I needed this today, yes. I got some more gray hairs yesterday.
I just can't believe she's getting there at 5:45.
I know. It's
She misses a
losing
whole
2
day.
days.
Yeah.
She said she rested well last night. Look, yeah, it looks like the frost may have got a little bit.
It could have, because last year when I went up into the tulips over there, I mean, they were gorgeous, but you and I just, with the weather, haven't been able to come out here yet. Up there in the distance, you can't see, let's see, like right up there where that railing is. It's a cool little spot for kids to hang out, and they can wear like butterfly costumes and all sorts of stuff, and there's a big chair up there. It's really pretty.
There's a big event today, did you know?
Today? Here?
Something about bunnies and something.
Oh, the Easter bunny. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad we came early. I forgot.
It starts at 1 or something.
There's some birds. There's some botanic garden birds. Hi, botanic garden birds. Aren't they pretty? They kind of shine. We'll have to leave by the time the Easter bunny comes. Hi, works hard. We're at the botanic garden. Leanne just got here. I want you guys to imagine someday this being full of flowers, and it's come a long way from when it first started, but it's got a long way to go. I'm glad it didn't rain either, because yesterday was nasty.
Today is beautiful, a little chilly if you get out in the wind, but evidence of all the rain.
See, you could tell what used to be a lot of tulips. They came in kind of beaten down by the rain. The sun will come out tomorrow. I'll bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow just today. You're right, Timothy.
Hey, we haven't done our clogging.
No, that's what I said. I'm vlogging, not clogging today, and I'm not tiptoeing through the tulips. Hey, James. You and I have already had our conversation this morning. I'm glad you're still awake and you made it into the stream. If you're talking to me, James, you already know how I am. Leanne, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
Everybody in the stream is doing good. Okay, this is a cool little area. It's got these waterfalls that head into the pond. And I don't know if it's my imagination, but to me these tulips look a little better than the other tulips. This is one of my favorite areas, and there's chairs and stuff that you could just sit here and watch and listen and just chill for a while. If you look way up at the top, which we'll go up there and look, but
Water sounds so
I know, I love the sound of water. I want this in my backyard. I know it, doesn't it? They did such a good job. Angela said it looks like a painting. These tulips look way once again. So now we're really close to the pond. There's an overview. There's Leanne taking pictures because she's the best photographer ever. Next to you, James. Okay, here's a little closer view of this waterfall. Whoever designed this did a really great job. Yeah, but James, at this point, you do it without a gimbal and it's fine. But yes, if you had a gimbal, this is what it would look like. You've got it mounted on your camera, so you're able to still keep it pretty stabilized. I have that, what is it, the Q, smooth Q. It is so tightly on this gimbal, if it fell off, I would be the first one to be shocked. I'm in the way of people's photography, I'm sure. Some more tulips. Yeah, but you've got so many other gadgets and gizmos that you use for your vlogs and your editing and your, I mean, James, you don't need a gimbal yet if you don't want one. You'd probably just get frustrated. Sometimes they have them on sale on Amazon. Works hard. That's where I got mine. No, Best Buy. Go ahead. James is saying he doesn't have a gimbal, but have you ever seen his mount? I mean, he mounts it on top of a camera and he carries the camera around. So I told him he doesn't need a gimbal. I know. After I said gadgets and gizmos, I kind of caught myself. That kind of, you know, it just came organically. Maybe I was thinking of Ariel. There's nothing that way. It's not summer. It's when summertime hits, other things bloom. But what's this? I don't know. Does anybody know what that vine is with the purple flowers on it? It's beautiful, whatever it is. No, I was gonna say hyacinth, but I don't know. Yes, James' streams are great. That's why he doesn't really need a gimbal. And then he edits them to where they're down to the minutest perfection. Okay, like I said, this wasn't going to be a very long stream. Oh my. Okay, so there would be some cacti, but it looks like some of them didn't fare well through the winter.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that means they come back or they have to replant or what. I have that same exact, well, almost, cactus. That vine, yes, that, what was that? What was What are the name of that vine with the purple flowers? Whoa, look at that, the cactus. Oh, it's an agave. James, yeah, would you do the narrating while I just stream? That'd be great, thanks. He's saying this is the Southwest Desert part of the stream. Does anybody know what that vine with the purple flowers is? Prickly pear is what you call them? Okay, again, you have to envision the garden growing once they get more money, but I would take you back into the children's area, but that's where we lost people, so.
Are you a member here?
Uh-huh. And I had a free ticket for you, and I forgot to bring it out of my car.
Oh, that's fine. So how much is membership?
Members, I got it on sale for, I think, $60. I think it's $75 for a year.
It's a nice place to come walk.
It is, and just chill. Even in the summer, because it's in the hills, it's not that hot.
I'm really surprised that many people are out here today. That this many people
Well,
are here.
if it's going to be the bunny day.
Yeah, that's true. People are getting ready for the...
Getting ready for the Easter bunny! The big deal right now are the tulips, and so that's really what I wanted to show you, and I'm a little disappointed that a lot of them have died, but there's still quite a few left.
p.m. to 4 p.m. there's going to be a bunny hunt.
A bunny hunt. They're going to hunt for the bunny?
So what does this mean? What does this mean, guys?
I don't understand what you do when a bunny hunt. You can hunt for eggs, but I've never heard of a bunny hunt. Yeah, James. You missed my stream yesterday. Who was it? Ed or Timothy or somebody said the same thing, and we said we will not be tiptoeing through the tulips. Then clogs got into it somehow because Leanne misspelled vlog, and then they were going to clog through the tulips. Neither one's going to happen.
We're going to have a weekend of culinary wonder. Food from Spain and Portugal.
Hi, Carol. Good afternoon. Oh, it is beautiful. It's so, I don't know if you guys can appreciate or hear the water as well as we can, but the fountain right here is like, I just want to stand here all afternoon. It is just so relaxing.
So today's an afternoon of spring-themed games, crafts, and activities, including a painted rock hunt.
Oh, I read that somewhere. That doesn't connect to, no, that ends, doesn't it? Okay, and there's nothing up there yet. Bye, Timothy. Thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. James said if they're doing the bunny hunt, can he get some sight hounds, or is that frowned upon in this establishment? Yeah, Leanne runs over them, so. Yes, I want a disclaimer on that. On accident. Whereas Mark, way up, runs over snakes.
So is that a trail that goes around the lake?
Yeah.
You want to take them around the lake?
I have 44% right now, so we can go a little longer. I wish I could have shown you the children's garden better, and maybe in the future the stream, they will have better reception here so that I can. But yeah, PETA. I'm calling PETA on you, James. Leanne couldn't help it.
I didn't hit it. I was mowing the lawn. I saw the baby bunny, so I was trying to get it out of the way. Oh, that's pretty.
Those
like
are
a carpet.
That's phlox. Yes, everyone, this is Carol from We Clan Torrance. They dance 365 days a year.
So see, we could clog for.
Well, and remember, Carol has clogs, or did have clogs growing up, and so she used to clog, and so we want to do a live stream watching Carol clog one day for her dance.
Carol clog.
Carol clog
In a vlog.
in a vlog for her 365 dance. And Ed's at the motor track, so he can't hear very well when the cars go by. He may not even be on anymore.
So who is that? Is that Texas?
That's Texas Takes.
Okay.
See, the red buds have already finished blooming even. They're getting leaves.
Yeah, they were beautiful this year. And we are walking.
There's
on
3
gravel.
people talking, but I only show 2 people in the stream. Sometimes they have, like, last year they had a display of sculptures around the pond, and they were really cool, and they all had a meaning. And we're getting ready to top this hill and look out into what we call the Osage Hills. Mind you, it's Oklahoma, so our hill is different than your hill. Still beautiful nonetheless. And I guess, I don't know how far their property goes back, how far they can grow, but...
So did they do anything for Christmas?
Yes, I was here for Christmas, and they have train ride, and everything's lit up in lights.
Oh, I bet that's pretty.
And you can go in and look at stuff and eat stuff. And you can roast marshmallows. And Thursday nights they have music out here. Okay, here's a little view of the Osage Hills. Another redbud, another pond. There's a fence back here, but it looks like a temporary fence, so I think they would have room to grow. James, today I learned hills are different, especially in Oklahoma. I need to get out there to storm chase, but that's another day. Oh gosh, James, you would be in storm chasing heaven out here. You could chase every tornado till your heart's content. And some people are afraid of tornadoes, but we've learned how to navigate. They'll tell you you're in a warning, but within that warning area, it's just a minute area that's affected, so you don't get too nervous.
Yeah, our meteorologists have gotten so well at it. You can pinpoint them now.
Yeah, we've gotten all good at it, where we can look at radar and go, oh,
Yeah, I can.
there it is. And if it's in the daytime, we go outside and look for them. Odd, but... Yes, I would love to storm chase too, Carol. I've asked one of the meteorologists, local meteorologists, that grew up with my daughter, if he would take me, and he said he would. I've just never taken him up on it yet. Like, yourself something coaster or weather coaster or something coaster. Ghost coaster? No. I don't know. James is very multi-talented. That's where I went inside, and that's where I lost signal. Can you guys see the face in the distance in the children's area? I was there, but I lost signal. Thank you, Carol. Yes. Earlier in the spring, there were other trees that had turned color. We have Bradford pears, and they have very beautiful white flowers, but they've pretty much moved on now and have leaves. I think these are birch trees. Coaster storm, thank you. I know, you have many aliases.
What does he usually go by?
All Central Florida when he's in with us, but when he's doing weather, he's Coaster Storm. I love trees too, Carol. And this property has very many different varieties. Looks like the greenhouse in the distance. I assume that one day they'll probably have like canoes or something that they put out in the water. I love being in forest fires. James! How many forest fires are there in Florida?
I've been down there when they've had some pretty major fires.
You have to catch one of James' vlogs. He just fixed an iPhone. Or opened up an iPhone and looked at it. I missed that one. Oh, good. You're not racing though, are you, Ed? You're just watching? James said I was in one of up in it. It's just not very strong signal. Okay, my battery's down to 30%, so I can go a little bit longer.
Probably enough to
Get us back to the visitor center, and then we're going to call it quits. Poor Leanne, who drove an hour. James says his biggest complaint about the planes is that it's so plain and boring. It's all how you make it, James. One day, Leanne and I are going to go to the the prairies, what is it? Around Pawhuska or Pawnee, the tall grass prairie. And we're going to show you some bison, because I haven't been there. We have so many places we're going to take you guys.
Harbor Village.
You're going to be going like, yay, it's Leanne and Mary time. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit now. It's all about the puns. And you're the king of puns. You know, I'm surprised there's only 2 geese out here, because this would be a perfect place for them to go. Well, if we went through the children's garden, I could show you. It's a new place that they just built. I saw it at Christmas time. Yeah, like they have weddings and events and stuff in that pavilion type place. Yeah, actually they do serve bison burgers at a place called Willow Rock. And Willow Rock is where Frank, yeah, we'll go to Willow Rock sometime. Either Frank Phillips or one of the oil tycoons. It used to be their ranch back in the oil heyday, and so now it's kind of a museum type preserve with all sorts of animals, and they serve bison burgers there. And Leanne wants to go to Harbor Village. It's by Grand Lake.
That's my way.
I'll be going her way for a change. And then, don't tell Donna Jaworski, but we were thinking about maybe grabbing her and going to Oklahoma City and meeting up with her and doing some live stream around Oklahoma City. But we haven't proposed that to her yet, so don't tell her. We don't know any other Oklahoma live streamers besides
And then
3 of us.
we may end up in Walt Disney World. Who knows?
Yes! We have preliminary plans to go to Disney World with Dean. Carol said, sounds like lots of exciting projects on your channel. Yes!
They just get postponed.
if the weather cooperates, we'll get to do some of these things. And we had initially going to show you Will Rogers Museum, where he's buried and all of his artifacts, but that kept being postponed. And if you don't know who Will Rogers is, he's a satirist back in the day and died in a plane crash. A politician, rodeo guy. James said he'll join us. I'll have my humble demands, have an all expense paid stay for one at the bungalows. Wow, who's gonna fund that, James? I like it, Ed. I like the new app. I think it's a little more, and James told me this would be the truth, that it's more user friendly, I think, than the YouTube app. I haven't had a problem with it yet. Of course, I've only used it twice. Well, James, you already live there, so we can obviously meet up with you. But Dean has to come from Minnesota, and we have to come from Oklahoma. And then you'll already be there, so we'll drag you into it too.
Yeah, my battery just went down.
Okay, guys, I'm getting a low battery, so I guess I need to call the stream a wrap. Thank you all for joining, and
those are pretty birds.
They are pretty birds. So, thanks guys for joining the little tour of the Tulsa Botanic Garden.
It's good to see everyone.
And we'll keep trying to do this once a month with a new location. So remember, if you have the choice, choose kindness.
And remember, you have but this one life to live, so go out and capture your beautiful moments.